Buongiorno, this is Julia, your guide from the heart of Italy, Florence. Welcome to the enchanting world of Tuscany, a region known for its picturesque landscapes, rich history, and a culinary heritage that is nothing less than a symphony for your taste buds. Tuscany, with its rolling hills, cypress trees, and sunflower fields, is a canvas brought to life by Mother Nature herself. Our journey across this wonderland will span 7 magical days. Each day we will explore a new city or region, diving deep into its unique charm and history. From the art-filled streets of Florence to the medieval towers of San Gimignano, we will traverse through time and space, soaking in the essence of Tuscany. The allure of Tuscany is not just restricted to its visual appeal, it's a symphony of experiences. The aroma of fresh bread wafting through the narrow lanes, the sound of laughter ringing through the piazzas, and the taste of the region's famed wines and olive oil all contribute to the sensory fiesta that is Tuscany. Our journey will also take us into the heart of Tuscan gastronomy. We'll savor traditional dishes like ribollita and papa al pomodoro and indulge in a gelato or two. And what's a trip to Tuscany without a glass of its world-renowned Chianti? We will also delve into the rich tapestry of Tuscan history. From the Roman ruins of Lucca to the Renaissance treasures of Florence, we will explore the layers of time that have shaped this region, creating a vibrant mosaic of art, culture, and tradition. So pack your bags and lace up your walking shoes. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or someone who simply enjoys the beauty of nature, Tuscany has something for everyone. Our journey promises to be a medley of memorable experiences, a celebration of all things Tuscan. From the sun-kissed vineyards to the cobblestone streets, from the rustic farmhouses to the grand palazzos, every corner of Tuscany tells a story, and over the next week we will uncover these stories one day at a time. So get ready for an unforgettable journey through the timeless beauty of Tuscany. Our first stop, Florence, the cradle of the Renaissance. This city is a treasure trove of art, culture, and history, with its charm woven into every cobblestone street and ornate facade. Florence, or Firenze as the locals call it, is home to some of the world's most iconic landmarks. The Uffizi Gallery, for instance, houses an unrivaled collection of Italian Renaissance art. Imagine walking through halls adorned with masterpieces from the likes of Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci. It's like stepping into a time machine, whisking you back to the height of the Renaissance. Just a short stroll away from the Uffizi, you'll find the Duomo, officially known as the Cattedrale di Santa Maria del Fiore. This Gothic marvel is one of the most impressive cathedrals in Italy. Its striking red dome, designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, dominates the Florentine skyline, a testament to the architectural prowess of the Renaissance. Then there's the Ponte Vecchio, a medieval stone bridge that's more than just a crossing over the Arno River. It's a bustling marketplace where you can browse through a dazzling array of jewelry shops, soaking up the atmosphere of this vibrant city. But Florence isn't just about art and architecture. It's also a city that celebrates the art of eating. And when it comes to Florentine cuisine, the bistecca alla fiorentina is a must-try. This T-bone steak, traditionally sourced from the local Chianina cattle, is cooked over hot coals to perfection. The result is a juicy, succulent dish that's best enjoyed with a glass of Tuscan red wine. There's something about Florence that captivates the senses. Whether it's the scent of fresh leather from the local markets, the taste of creamy gelato on a hot summer's day, or the sight of the sun setting over the Arno River, Florence has a way of etching itself into your heart. Florence, a city that leaves you longing for more. As we bid adieu to this Renaissance gem, we look forward to the next leg of our Tuscan adventure. But remember, Florence isn't a city you visit once, it's a city you return to time and time again. Next, we find ourselves in Siena, a city where every street tells a story. As we step into this medieval wonder, we're greeted by the world-renowned Piazza del Campo. This shell-shaped public space, known as one of Europe's greatest medieval squares, serves as the heart of the city. It's here that the pulse of Siena beats the strongest, with locals and tourists alike gathering to soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Just a stone's throw away, we discover the Siena Cathedral, a stunning example of Italian Romanesque Gothic architecture. Its black and white marble facade is a sight to behold, while inside, the works of art by Donatello, Michelangelo, and Bernini are nothing short of breathtaking. The cathedral's Piccolomini library, adorned with vibrant frescoes, is a treasure trove of ancient manuscripts. Yet Siena is not just about architectural splendor. It's also home to one of the oldest horse races in the world, the Palio. Held twice a year, this thrilling race sees 10 of the city's 17 districts compete for glory. The city comes alive with color, noise, and excitement, with the Piazza del Campo transforming into a racetrack and the atmosphere becoming electric. But let's not forget the culinary delights that Siena has to offer. The city is famed for its unique sweets, like panforte, a dense, chewy cake made with honey, nuts, and spices. Then there's ricciarelli, almond-based cookies that melt in your mouth, often enjoyed with a glass of vin santo, a sweet dessert wine. These treats are a testament to Siena's rich gastronomic heritage and are sure to satisfy your sweet tooth. Siena is a city that's steeped in history, filled with architectural marvels and bursting with vibrant culture. From the medieval streets that wind their way through the city to the unforgettable tastes of its unique sweets, Siena offers a sensory feast that's hard to resist. It's a place where the past and the present coexist harmoniously, creating a truly enchanting atmosphere. Siena, a city that captures your heart with its medieval charm. As we bid farewell to this spellbinding city, we carry with us memories of its timeless beauty, echoing the stories told by its streets and the flavors savored from its kitchens. Until next time, Siena. Scene script. Day 3 takes us to Pisa, home of the iconic Leaning Tower. Nestled into the heart of Tuscany, Pisa is a city of dreams, where the buildings tilt and the history is as rich as the flavors in its cuisine. The Piazza dei Miracoli, or Square of Miracles, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the heart of the city. The piazza is a colossal testament to the city's medieval past, housing the city's grand cathedral, the baptistry, and of course the Leaning Tower itself. The Leaning Tower, an architectural marvel that defies gravity, is a must-see. It's a symbol of resilience, standing tall, or rather leaning, for over 800 years. Just think about that for a moment. 8 centuries of history right there, leaning into the Italian sky. But Pisa isn't just about the tower. Venture beyond and discover the city's hidden gems. The Knight's Square, with its grandeur and elegance, is a reminder of Pisa's maritime might in the Middle Ages. The Santa Maria della Spina, a small church that sits by the Arno River, is an exquisite example of Gothic architecture and a sight to behold. Now, let's talk about food, because no trip to Italy is complete without savoring the local cuisine. Pisa, being close to the sea, has a seafood-based cuisine that is simply mouth-watering. And one dish you must try is the famous cecina. It's a thin, savory chickpea pancake, cooked to golden perfection and often served in a warm bread roll. It's a simple, humble dish, but oh so satisfying. Pisa, however, is not just about sightseeing and food. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, the history, the flavors, the sounds. It's about strolling along the Arno River as the sun sets, painting the city in hues of gold and pink. It's about leaning into the Italian way of life, just like the city's famous tower leans into the sky. Pisa, a city that leans into its rich history and culinary traditions. Day 4, and we're off to Lucca, the city of 100 churches. Known for its well-preserved Renaissance walls, this charming city is a testament to Italy's rich history. As you wander through the cobblestone streets, you'll find yourself surrounded by beautiful architecture, with every turn revealing yet another stunning church, each with its own unique tale to tell. But Lucca isn't just about history. This city is also a gastronomic delight, home to a local specialty that you simply must try: the tortelli lucchese. This mouth-watering pasta dish stuffed with meat and served with a rich ragu sauce is the epitome of Tuscan cuisine. It's a culinary experience not to be missed. So whether you're a history buff or a foodie, Lucca has something for everyone. It's a city where the past and present coexist, where every street and every dish tell a story. Lucca, where history and gastronomy blend seamlessly. On day 5, we journey through the Chianti region, a wine lover's paradise. Picture this: rolling hills blanketed with vineyards under the Tuscan sun, rustic farmhouses dotting the landscape, and the air filled with the intoxicating scent of ripe grapes. Welcome to Chianti, the heart of Tuscany's wine country. This region, nestled between Florence and Siena, is famed for its eponymous red wine, Chianti Classico, a must-try for any wine connoisseur. Our journey in Chianti begins with a visit to its world-renowned vineyards. Imagine strolling through rows upon rows of grapevines, feeling the crunch of gravel under your feet and the sun warming your skin. Here you learn about the art and science of winemaking, from the cultivation of grapes to the fermentation process. And of course, no visit to a vineyard would be complete without a wine tasting session. As you swirl, sniff and sip the ruby red Chianti Classico, you'll discover its complex character, a symphony of flavors from tart cherry to earthy oregano. Next, we delve into the gastronomical delights of the region. Chianti's culinary scene is as rich and varied as its wines. The region's signature dish, pappardelle al cinghiale, is a feast for the senses. Picture wide, flat ribbons of pasta coated in a robust sauce of wild boar, tomatoes and herbs. The dish is hearty and comforting, the perfect pairing with a glass of Chianti wine. As we wrap up our day in Chianti, we're left with a sense of awe for this region that is so deeply rooted in tradition, where winemaking is not just an industry, but a way of life. The vineyards, the wine, the cuisine, they all tell a story of the people who have cultivated this land for centuries, their passion and dedication evident in every bottle of wine and plate of food. Chianti, where every sip and bite is a celebration. Day 6 brings us to San Gimignano, the city of towers. San Gimignano, a city gracefully perched on a hill within the Tuscan landscape, is renowned for its medieval architecture that transports one back in time. As we explore this city, it's impossible not to notice the skyline, dominated by the 14 towers that have stood the test of time. These towers, once the homes of wealthy families, stand as proud sentinels of the city's rich history. They are truly a sight to behold, reaching up to the sky, as if challenging the heavens themselves. Each tower in the city has a tale to tell. Stories of rivalry, wealth and power echo through the stone walls, waiting to be discovered by those who seek them. The tallest of them all, the Torre Grossa, stands at a staggering 54 meters, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the city and the surrounding Tuscan countryside. Now let's talk about something that's as irresistible as the city's architecture. It's world-famous gelato. This delectable treat is a must-try when you visit San Gimignano. The city is home to Gelateria Dondoli, a gelato shop that has been crowned the world champion not once, but twice. Whether you're a fan of classic flavors or more adventurous ones like saffron and rosemary, there's a scoop of joy waiting for you here. Walking through the cobblestone streets, you'll find the heart of the city in Piazza della Cisterna, a triangular square lined with medieval houses. It's a perfect spot to relax, soak in the atmosphere, and perhaps enjoy that gelato we talked about. The city also boasts an impressive collection of art, with frescoes adorning the interiors of many buildings, including the Collegiate Church. This Romanesque cathedral is a treasure trove of beautifully preserved religious art, adding another layer to the city's rich historical tapestry. As we wrap up our day, we are left with a feeling of awe. The combination of history, art, and culinary delights makes San Gimignano a destination that shouldn't be missed. San Gimignano, a city that towers above the rest. Last but not least, Montepulciano, a jewel in the Tuscan countryside. This charming hilltop town is steeped in history, with roots tracing back to the Etruscan era. Imagine winding streets lined with Renaissance palaces, a testament to the wealth and power of the noble families who once resided here. Picture a skyline punctuated by the bell towers of ancient churches, their stones whispering tales of devotion and time. Now, let's shift our attention to one of Montepulciano's most celebrated treasures, the Vino Nobile. This exquisite wine, made from the Prugnolo Gentile grape, has been an emblem of the city for centuries. Imagine sipping this ruby red elixir, its complex flavors unfolding on your palate, a delight in every drop. As the sun sets over the Tuscan hills, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, we bid adieu to this enchanting region, Montepulciano, where our Tuscan journey concludes, leaving us with memories to cherish. And there you have it, a week in Tuscany, a journey through time, history, and exquisite flavors. From the Renaissance brilliance of Florence to the medieval charm of Siena, from the iconic Leaning Tower in Pisa to the preserved city walls of Lucca, a trip that takes you through the vineyards of the Chianti region, the medieval skyscrapers of San Gimignano, and ends with a taste of the finest wines in Montepulciano. Each day brought a new city, a new flavor, and a new piece of history. This is a journey through the heart of Italy, a journey that encapsulates the spirit, the culture, and the exquisite cuisine of Tuscany. A journey that, we hope, has inspired you to pack your bags and experience the magic of Tuscany for yourself. If you're planning to visit Tuscany or have any remarks on the locations described, do subscribe and drop us a comment. Until next time, arrivederci.